Hey folks, this is Russ Jones with Ferrante. I'm excited to show off Outreach App to you today. It's our new tool for running any kind of outreach campaign, whether that's link building, PR, guest blogging, it doesn't really matter. The great thing about Outreach App is you can take any list of URLs and turn it into a full-blown outreach campaign. So let's get started. The first example that I wanted to give to you guys today is a broken link building campaign. For those of you who don't know, broken link building is a pretty simple technique where you find opportunities on the internet that are valuable resources well linked to that are now gone, that are 404'd. You then reach out to the webmasters who link to those 404 pages and you offer them suggestions, alternatives to the broken link, and in that alternative you might also offer a link to a tool or a product or a resource that you currently own. It's a great way to help a webmaster fix a problem and also make a recommendation of something that's helpful to your own site. The example that I've got here pulled up is from brokenlinkbuilding.com, which is Garrett French's broken link building tool. And the first suggestion that we see here is the old inventory overture keyword suggestion tool. For those of you who don't know, this is the old keyword suggestion tool for Yahoo back when they were heavily in the business of paid search before they sold it off to Bing. Now, many of us have linked to this. As you can see, over 6,000 different sites have linked to this at one point or another, but the site is gone. This is a great broken link building opportunity for an SEO tool because you can reach out and say, hey, you're linking to this broken keyword suggestion tool, but here's another SEO tool you might want to link to. So I'm going to click here to start downloading all of those links. Takes a little while for brokenlinkbuilding.com to do the export, but not too long. In a matter of seconds, we'll have an exported results list. So now we go over to Outreach App. I'm going to sign in with my account. We're going to create a new list. We are going to call it Keyword Suggestion Outreach Campaign. We're going to choose the file. This was the results file we just exported. Now this is one really cool thing that Outreach App does is it automatically finds any column that looks like it has URLs in it. Now obviously we're not that interested in reaching out to Overture hundreds and hundreds of times over again, so that column we ignore, but we want this column, the sites that are linking to inventory.overture.com to outreach to. So we hit finish upload. It tells us how many links our plan allows, how many this will upload, and how many we've already used. I'm going to hit complete upload, and that's it. As you can see, it's really fast for getting those links in there. I'll go ahead and click into our outreach campaign. If you've ever used Remove Them, you'll be very familiar with this page. Remove Them is our tool for helping you remove bad links off the internet. You'll see that it's just a list of all of the opportunities. You'll get the URL, links over to it. You'll get a notes, which is fantastic if you have multiple people working on the same campaign. This way they can communicate back and forth and know where they are in the process. You have an icon for email, which is if we found an email address, you can click on it and send an email. We have an icon for the contact page if we found a contact page for that URL, and we've an icon just for that URL itself. You can increment or de-increment whether or not you've sent or contacted. Of course, if you send an email through our system, it'll automatically increment that up. Or you can ignore any link that you decide is not worth going after. Now, the first thing you'll have to do is set up an email address from which to send. I've already set up rjones@ferrante.com. I didn't set up a display name. You do have to verify this. You will get a verification email. You can't just put in somebody else's email address and automatically start pretending to be them. It has to be an email address that you control. But then you can also add templates, which is great. I'm going to create a template for this one called broken link, and this is keyword suggestion. The subject line, I'm going to say, hey, I found the link page, and then we're going to write a quick message. Just a heads up, here is a broken link to the inventory overture link on, and you can do this. You can just put it in brackets page, and it will insert the link that's associated with this email. And that way, when the email goes out, it'll automatically tell the webmaster the page that the broken link is on. You might want to visit So I hit add template, and there we go. We've got a nice template right here for finding broken links. Now let's go back home and go to the keyword suggestion outreach campaign. Now you'll notice we have some options here. I'm going to go ahead and say let's limit to only the ones that have an email address. As you can see now, we've got a long list of different websites that actually have contact information found. You'll see emails icons that are highlighted. You'll also see some contact page highlights. The first thing you'll do is then click on one of these emails. Now this is one of the great things about Outreach App. We've developed an algorithm to help determine whether or not an email address is likely that of the webmaster. So we return to you all of the contact emails we potentially find, so you can use your own intuition if you like, but we also give you some knowledge. So in this case, gluster-users at gluster.org, even though that email was found associated with the site, we're going to make the assumption that it's probably not. So I'm not going to send an email. Instead, I'm going to look at the contact forms. Now, here you can see there are a couple of opportunities. I'm going to choose my template, the broken link keyword suggestion, and let's say try the support email. Sure enough, we've got this really fantastic support form right here. I can copy and paste my message. And I would hit submit. Obviously, I'd want to fill in the other information. Now, once I had done this, I would just click here to increment that it's been sent. It's really that simple. Now, let's say we wanted to try a different one. Let's look at this directory one. As you can see, this one has a high probability of being correct. Information at directory1.com. Our algorithm has decided that that's probably an accurate email address. I'll choose the exact same form. Okay, I found a broken link on your page. As you notice, once again, it put the directory1 link right in there as we wanted, and I'll hit send. And our system, you didn't see it there because it was so quick, but it actually validates the email to make sure that it is a real valid email before it actually sends off. Now, once all that is done, once you've sent all of your emails, you might want to say, like here in the notes, use the contact form instead of email. Now, these kinds of notes are really valuable, so that next time when somebody comes up and wants to see exactly what happened, the other users in your account can take advantage of it. Now, there are all kinds of other things. We can limit it just to those with contacts found at all. We can limit it to those that we have not contacted but has an email address. There are all kinds of different things that we can filter. Now, finally, once this is all said and done, we're going to want to export the CSV. This is going to give us a list of all kinds of great data. For example, once we have the CSV, let's see if we can pull this out real fast. Once we have the CSV pulled up, it's not just going to be the list of the links and whether they've been contacted or anything of that sort. It's also going to have the contact information that was found. So as you can see, it's just started getting through or chewing through some of these contacts. I mean, it's only been a few minutes. But you'll see all of the different emails and different contact pages that we found that are potentially good. Now, we would recommend you use our system to actually send the emails because it's going to let you know, yes, this is likely the contact email. No, it's not. But you don't have to do it through the system at all. You could just export it and do it straight from here, however you prefer. Broken link building is just one of the different ways that you can use Outreach App. You can use Outreach App to get to webmasters for press releases, for reaching out about new campaigns, new tools. You could use it as a nonprofit organization. You could use it as part of a Kickstarter campaign. You can use it for all kinds of different reasons. As long as you have a compelling reason to turn a website into a contact and a contact into a relationship, and you have a reason to use Outreach App. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick demo. please feel free to reach out to me at rjones@ferrante.com if you have any questions, or on Twitter. I am at rjonesx. Thanks.